Let's talk about the benefits of exercise, because a lot of times people can eat right or decent, but if they're not exercising, I mean, just talk about the impact of exercise in a person's life.
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. Exercise is one of those, if you don't use it, you'll lose it kinds of things. And that's true with anything. So people who want to avoid a nursing home, people who want to stay active all their lives need to exercise. So I'll give you an example. Hilda was a grandmother of my next door neighbor, and she lived around the corner, and she stayed in her apartment. She wouldn't move in with her granddaughter. Her granddaughter kept saying, "Granny, move in with us because we got an extra bedroom and everything." She's like, no, I'm fine all by myself. And so she would live by herself, and she lived on an upper floor. She'd walk downstairs and walk to the store. It was over a mile to the store. And she'd lived there for years, so she knew everybody in town. So people would stop and say, "Hey, Granny, you want to live?" "No, I'm fine, thanks." And every day, almost every day, 6 days a week, she would walk to the store, buy her food, and walk back with a few little groceries and stuff. And everybody thought she was going to the store, but they didn't know she was going for a walk. And so she was into her 90s, and she was still awake and active, alert. Mentally, she was alert and everything. And then she got a drug, and it was an eye drop. And because of the eye drop, she got dizzy. It caused dizziness, and she fell down, broke her hip, and she died 4 days later. But here she lived into her 90s active, because she stayed active all the time.
Yeah.
There was a recent study that showed if you're 50 years old and you're fit, then you're more likely to live a longer period of time on your feet, active and alert and going strong.
So do you have any tips for people that have a hard time exercising or going out for a walk? Or
all the time. I recommend doing what you like to do, finding something you enjoy physically. Because if you're doing something you don't like to do, you're not going to do it for very long. So I love riding bikes, so I get a bike, I ride, and I can't wait to get on my bike and ride. I like jumping on a trampoline, and our kids always like trampolines, so I get to go out and jump on the trampoline and flip and all this stuff, and it's a good workout. And I also like to build things. So I'll take on big projects. So I'm building a shed or a house, or adding on. I always add on to the house, and everybody thinks, well, he's adding on to his house and he's trying to save money by doing it himself. No, that's my exercise. That's what I love to do. I'm climbing up walls, I'm pounding hammers, and it's really good exercise. And I'm taking 300-pound beams and putting them up, and it's good.
Yeah. So how does it work? What does exercise actually do inside of your body? I mean, I heard about endorphins being released, but what else? What does it do to you at a cellular level?
It increases everything. It improves everything. It makes you more efficient. It makes you more effective. So if someone is exercising, their bone cells are more effective. Their cartilage cells, they'll rebuild the cartilage in their knees, for example. It's been shown knee replacements aren't necessary. They're only necessary because people don't properly exercise to rebuild their cartilage. So if they're getting the right nutrition and exercise, they don't need that. They just got to keep their quadriceps muscles strong, and they got to build those in order to keep the cartilage in the knee. So it builds muscle. We think of, I'm just going to build bulk. That's not really what it is. It actually improves your mental function too, because it improves circulation. So the benefits are tremendous.